Good morning, everybody. Chad here. I am at my mother-in-law's house, Gigi's as we call her, and planting all these red drift roses. I've just already relocated these daylilies, so I just put those in the ground. Those were actually pretty easy to dig up, but this right here, if you live in the South, I'm in South Carolina. This is 100% clay dirt, just hard clay dirt. There's our Mother's Day present, doing well with the hanging baskets. She got some flowers here for the edge, verbena I believe it is, and those are doing really well. This area right here where this bird feeder is really wet. You got Mexican petunias behind them. Those are going to get twice that height eventually and have probably 20 butterflies out here at any given time of day. And then we did this last year, I think, for Mother's Day, and they have really taken off this year. Clay dirt is really good for roses. It's just hard digging it. And these right here, I did differently than the ones I'm doing now. These I actually put, good garden soil down in there and just kind of made a good little hole. Now I've since learned, Jim Putnam of HortTube, I was watching his stuff, and he's in, I think, North Carolina, has a lot of clay. He did the opposite. He said in clay, especially if you don't want the water to get down there and get really wet, don't fill it up with garden soil and a bunch of amendments, but put the clay back in. And so I've been doing that with some of these as well, and they've done just as well. And also we did have some wet spots, so that way that clay keeps that water from just going straight down that good draining garden soil and then sitting at the bottom of it. So that's where what I'm doing now based on his recommendation, and it looks like both ways have worked fine. I do put a little bit of starter tone down in the hole and then put the drift roses right in, so I'll video some of that coming up. But don't these roses look great? These are knockout roses, pink, I think coral and red, and then the ones in the front are all drift roses, and all of them doing really well. Some of them are just getting done with their first flush and need to be trimmed back, which I'll do today if I have time. But yeah, once this is in bloom, I'll make another video to update you on these Mexican petunias, because like I said, they are butterfly magnets, and there's a bunch of them, and they spread like weeds because they're pretty much weeds, but they look really good as long as you keep them under control. And like I said, these roses can be really nice. That statue of the little angel hugging that is not one I did. That's from the store. This one, painted that for her for something, birthday or Christmas or sometime. That is actually all concrete, no wood involved. Well, I better get back to work, dig some more holes in this clay. There's one of our other painted statues. Then around the back, we dug all these holes a year or two ago, and these are doing great again. They've taken off. Lorpetalum. Really starting to fill out. The sun is not letting me get a good picture. There we go. These were in flower. If I can find the picture, I'll post it, but these were in flower a few weeks ago, and they were really awesome. You can see down in this hole right here, hard clay dirt. You get down 6 inches or so, and you just hit a wall of, I shouldn't say a wall, a floor of hard packed clay. But the plants do okay in it. And what I'm doing is taking all the extra clay, putting it in here, using my shovel to break it up. I would encourage using one of these longer shovels like this. When you're digging in clay, it helps a lot compared to a regular shaped shovel. But anyways, we break that up into small little pieces with the shovel, and then put it right back in the hole around the edges of the plant that we put in. And it seems to work good. Thanks to Jim Putnam's advice for that one on HortTube. All right, let's get to work. All right, done. Time to eat some breakfast. Gigi a lot of times makes some grits. If you're not from the South, you might ask, what's a grit? You have to look that up. But some grits, cheese grits, and some toast, and something to drink. I'll hit the spot right now. Then I'm gonna come out here and fill in a few of the low spots with the rest of this clay to kind of help even it out. But overall, looking really good. Pleased with it. All right, sun's out a little bit now, so it's kind of bright over there, but got everything in the ground and watered in. All new red drift roses, along with the red verbena, those bright yellow daylilies. And we got some white, purple, red here. Then may put a few pots or things right over here in the wet area up under there, or maybe a bench or something like that. Maybe this thing might go in there, I don't know. But anyways, I think it looks really, really good. Just walk down the line of these knockout and drift roses. Red knockout, coral drift, pink knockout. That, I believe, is popcorn drift. You can see the yellow and white turns from yellow to white as it stays open. This here might be sweet drift, I think. That might be coral drift, or no, peach drift maybe. Coral knockout. Sweet drift again, and it's pretty much done. Needs to be trimmed up. Got popcorn right here, another red knockout, coral drift, and then a pink knockout, which we're going to let that one get big to kind of cover up that space behind it. And we do have a watering system just like you've seen over at my place. There's the main hose, goes around through the pine straw, and each one of these has a little bubbler on it. Well, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, let your friends know about it if you got folks who like to do things with flowers and roses in the garden. And we will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.